Hello everybody and welcome, it's Kristy here. I'm excited to show you what goodies I bought when I was at the, I would call it daytime retreat, because I came home at night time and I went back in the day, from Kate in the Nest all week, Monday to Friday. I had the most absolute wonderful time. Everybody was so sweet, and Kate, you're just a breath of fresh air every time I think of your name. So let me show you what I bought. So this was from Calico and Ivy and a little shop down the road. I'll show you what that is. So what did I get from Calico and Ivy? Well, I've got, you're probably wondering what this is. Well, this is a loom, and I did have the other bit to it, and I've just lost it. There it is. This is called a mini loom. I have already opened it. I did try, but I stopped because I wasn't in the right frame of mind. It's in Japanese. Now this is plastic, and you have your warp, which is the straight up, and your weft goes across because it's got an E in it. And that's how I remember it goes across that way. And you just thread all these threads on there, and you just make a beautiful little piece of, oh, it's gone out of my head, weaving. And I thought it'd be brilliant. There we go. I thought it'd be brilliant to to do some weaving with leftover cottons and threads or whatever, yarns, and then you can attach it to your bag, and you've got something very interesting to look at. And it's more of a 3D thing. So that was that. So that was extra. This came in the pack. I got some beautiful ribbon. Absolutely, I love this colour. I think the pink, the blue and the yellow goes fabulous. I got some little itty bitty buttons and some couple of big interesting buttons. I liked those. And little flower buttons. And I thought these were interesting, so I got those. I loved the range of buttons they have. So that was all those buttons. I'm going to put them in the bag. Oh, and some red buttons. It's got, it's got velvet on the top. How interesting. So if I go back there again, I'll get more of them buttons. I got some beautiful, oh, there's another one. I might find another one. Beautiful Liberty. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't see this in my local shop. So, and Kate was looking at it as well, and I just love it. Love the hexagon idea with the white round the back. Yeah, beautiful. I think I might make myself a drawstring pouch out of that. Oh, I've mucked it all up now. I'll try and fold it because I don't want to iron it. This was another Liberty Bridgerton fabric. Love the pink background. That might be the lining. Who knows? And then this one here as well. So if you're looking at getting these, go on to Calico and Ivy website. You can order online. If not, give them a ring and they will be able to help you with your order if you can't find it locally where you are. This is a Tanner lawn. So I thought that was beautiful, but I actually think it goes up this way. I just love the way that goes. This was just off a bolt. So it's called Chiara Rose from Mary St Clair Quilts. .com.au, and I love the fact that it has two sides there and two sides there, so you could you know, you've got 4 pieces of beautiful pink fabric. That could be the lining for the bag. And then this is what Kate had as well. This is the Liberty Tanner Lawn, and I've used this on my bag, my Kate bag, or Kate collage. And I just love that. And then they had, of course, a pink colourway, which is my first love, pink, or dusty pink. Beautiful pinks. I think that's upside down. And then this was on a Remnants trolley. So this was $10, I think, for the whole piece. It's quite a bit there. So this would make beautiful outside of a bag, or a lining of a rice bag, or you cut out the flowers. Fleur Woods, you could use that piece on the Fleur Woods collaging piece. And then I had to go to a shop, and they had these. They had 2 of these, and you've seen Kate's one on her channel with the beautiful stitching flowers. I couldn't resist myself, and they literally were cheap as chips. So I couldn't resist myself. So the other one is 2 birdies for my friend Michelle. So that was just beautiful. A while ago I got, I don't know, I can't remember what I've shown you and what I put away and maybe forgot to show you. A while ago I got some sandwich doilies. Excuse me. So I thought these were beautiful. Don't mind the orange ones. I think I've shown some of these, but maybe not some. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if there's any words under those, but I might unstitch that because I don't want it for it to be sandwiches. But this is my favourite. Look at that. I'm thinking of doing some sort of book, fabric book later on, and I might put that in there. So I can never pass up these type of doilies. I may have got mixed up with some of them showing you before, but I can't remember. I think so, because I remember that there. I'll just keep showing you because this is full of goodness. Yeah, I think I did, because I remember showing you this one. All right, so that's those. And then I bought from a place online. And I wanted to see what these were, crocheted trims, and you got a variety of them, and they look pretty good, I must say. Good for if you just want to muck around and try things without using your precious stuff. But the patterns on them, I think they're really, really lovely. That's probably better. You can see down there on the mat. Yeah, I think they're just super cute. And you get a lot of them in there. And it's quite a long length. Like it's probably a good over half a metre. So I was very happy with those. I don't need any more, but I wanted to see what they look like. And I was able to get some of these lovely watercolour paper. But I'm thinking of making a little journal. And these would be perfect to put inside the journal. You could paint on them with your watercolours, or you could stitch on them with your sewing machine. So if they work well, I might order some more because they're lovely thick paper and they're already ripped up. But this next piece is what I thought was the absolute duck's nuts. Look at this beautiful cheesecloth. Absolutely stunning. I've doubled it over so you can see the pattern, but it is a single pattern there under my hands, but it shows better when you've got it on another piece of fabric. But this is super, super gorgeous. You could attach that to any quilt, even if you don't like a quilt, You could attach that over the top. You could put some white cream fabric underneath and then put this over the top to get rid of, say, the quilt colour that you don't like underneath. So, oh yeah, this is just beautiful. That's definitely going, oh, I feel like it wants to go in the good room, the castle. But, oh, hello, Miss Reva. Wow, I'm doing a little video. Do you want to come and say hello to everybody? Let me see if I can pick her up. Hello. Now, she is my daughter's cat, but she lives at my house. Oops, there's your tail. Nobody wants to see your bum. Here, let me get you under. So there she is. Oh, she's gone. She's not a very sociable pussy cat, but she's a beautiful. She's only got 3 legs. What you doing? What are you doing? I'll bring you up a little bit more. You might be able to see. Probably didn't see you very lot there because I had you too low. There we go. Look on the video. Everybody wants to say hello to you. Oh, she's going to go and sit in my nest. You watch. She'll probably. This is my Kate. This is my nest from the Kate's workshop. She's probably going to go and sit in it now. Look here. Probably need to make your nest, shall I? Need you to make your little pussycat nest? Is that what you want to do? Oh, just being a little schmerow. Hey? I'm just going to show everybody my stuff. I can't do that when you're there. Go and sit on the nest. Look, go in there. Go in the nest. There, look. There she goes. She's going to hop in there now. So, a little while ago, I bought this feed set book, Corinne from To Be Loved Treasured. Treasures or Treasured? I'm sorry, I always forget because I just know her channel. And sometimes you don't pay attention to words. Excuse me. Nobody wants to see your tail. You are being a little schmammow. Sorry if you don't like cats, but I love animals. Yes, I do. So, this book is an absolute stunner. It'll probably take me 100 years to read. But it talks all about feed sack and from cotton to the consumer. Back in the day when they made 1910 to 1930, this was a photograph of yarn spinning machinery. And so they have the feed sacks there, more machinery. I mean, you could just go on and on and on. Feed sack, and then they turned it into fabrics. And then the ladies, you can see there, I'm showing them the book, Reva. And then, oh, look at that needlework doilies. Wow, oh, I didn't see that page. I haven't been through all of it. I must put it on the side of my bed. You've got Santa, Merry Christmas, and what they did was they printed on these and you kept them, and then you were able to use the feed sack, the sacks. Wow, look at that. Wouldn't it be lovely if they brought that out again? I don't like the Sailor Boy, but yes. What's that there? Yours for 25 cents and 2 coupons. We don't have coupons in Australia. And then they went into fabric with clothing of garments. And it's just, oh gosh, look at that. Feed bag fabrics. Wow. Those ladies, I hope they're still around. That would be lovely. Sewing ideas, use 24 and 25 pound, using 24 and 25 pound cotton bags. There we go. Gives you ideas. Beautiful cotton bag aprons. Oh yes, so it's just right up my alley. So anyway, so at the back they have all swatches of the different calico bag type fabrics. And I'm sure there's thousands more, but this was just a beautiful book. Just to look at colours, you know, with all them purples. Look at that. I'm sure I've seen fabric like this before. So yeah, really, really lovely. So I really enjoyed it. And look how big that, excuse me, you're not supposed to eat that. She's eating my ribbon. Miss, don't eat my ribbon. And then another book is a Kantha stitching book. And this lady here, Ekta, I think. Sorry if I've pronounced that name incorrect. I'm not very good at pronouncing names. She is in the UK, or is it France, with Fleur Woods. And it just so happens that I bought the book a little while ago. And this is an absolute wonderful book for canthering, and everybody loves Kantha stitching. It's a great way of putting down different stitches. Now she's smooching all over my other bags. And you can make different designs. I'll see if I can get to the design. It's not, you know, you're just not all doing one particular straight stitch. Let me see. Now she's in the bag with her head in another bag. Oh, she's a funny cat. Excuse me, you're right there? So yes, you can start off with this, and then she's definitely in my nest. Oh, if I could take a photo, I would love to take a photo of her in my nest. Are you in the Kate nest? Anyway, let's get back to it. I'm getting sidetracked by the cat. So you just do your straight stitch, and then you just do all these other decorative stitches, and it becomes a different stitch altogether. I mean, it's just a glorious book. Who would ever thought that you could do something like that with just straight stitches? Some of them aren't obviously Kantha stitching, but it gives you the idea of what to do and how to, and these what is it? The bodice have been embroidered with filling patterns and a darning stitch. So that's the book. You're a funny cat. And then my monthly stitch along, which I'm not doing anything at the moment, is, I probably showed you in the other one, this is block number 3, and this is the little birdie hexagons. You get everything in it. And the other one is Fig and Berry Creations, Betsy Garden block 3. And that's from Fig and Creations. I'm not sure if they're in Australia or not. And this one is the same. Oh, there you go. And this was from the quilting retreat I went to in November. And I was able to get extra purchases. Sorry about the crinkle, because I'll just open it up and show you. I wanted this Sewbits-Kristy cotton. I love the colourway of the pink. So that's going straight into the box. And I got more. I like to keep these little bags. You never know, you might want to put something in it. Milliner's needle number 3, because I think they're just a wonderful size. Oh, they're upside down. They're all slightly, I know they're all the same length. I thought they were different lengths. Sewbits-Kristy Milliner's number 3. So I have 2 of them now. I like to keep a stock. And I thought this fabric was just lovely. A bit like the feed sack fabric that I just shown you. So I don't often buy new fabric now because I've got fabric coming up my ears. So I'm starting to hopefully soon start making quilts. And I don't know if I'm going to film making quilts, because everybody knows how to make quilts, but then hey, you might want to watch it. So I'll take that out of there. And a little while ago, I can't remember if I showed you this, but I might have done, but I'm going to show it to you anyway because I think it's just glorious. This came from an Etsy shop, and it's called something Adventures, but I'll leave the link below because I can't remember. So this was a bundle of all these trims, but I don't remember buying the trims. I can't remember, I can't find where I bought these ones from. So I assumed they were hers. And laces. I can't remember. If it's any different, I will link the channel below to these trims. But in the pack was, these two little bits of fabric, not fabric, trim. Isn't that sweet? And these lovely old pieces of fabric. But I think I might have shown you already. That's a bit of velvet. Not velvet. Feels like velvet. Flannelette. And that there too. And a beautiful high extra cotton, beautiful colourway. So let's go over there and put all these trims. So there's lots of beautiful old trims and bits and pieces, and now someone wants to play with that cotton. Excuse me. No, miss. Miss, no. That's mine, not yours. Little bugger. Play with your own cottons. I was going to give her something to play with, but anyway. So let's fold over this here. And these are just papers that I bought. I can't read any of them, obviously. So they're just, some of them are really old. 1902, an alphabet. Look at this one here. Isn't that, and I think it's been eaten. I wonder if my Google would understand what it says. Possibly. A bit of music sheet. Some more beautiful old, I think it's rice paper. It feels very thin. Some ledger paper in beautiful handwriting. Look at that. This is lovely, an alphabet. Lovely, lovely, lovely. A, B, C, D, I think that's all it is. Love to stitch that down. And, oh yes, 1901. And I do not know what this is, but it's lovely. And look at this alphabet. So I'm going to scan this, and I will probably put it up in my Facebook group page, which I unfortunately not paying attention too much because I keep forgetting I've got it. It was attached to my regular Facebook, but then somehow I disconnected it to that, so I always sort of forget to go back in and have a look. But I might scan this. If it comes out lovely, I will scan it, but if it doesn't, then I won't be able to do it because it won't print very well in the scanner. We'll see how I go with that. I should actually crease this part here and leave that flat. I'll give it an iron and get rid of the crease in the middle. I will, well, now she's gone, I will crease that there. A little bit higher. So what happens is that will crease on that line, and then that will keep that nice and flat. And then what else is it there? And then I can also fold this up here just to keep it a good size so it fits perfectly in there. So that's from that. I will try and put it back in the bag. Now it comes from Spain. So this lady comes from Spain, and I have advertised her on my channel before. Oh, and the other thing I got from on the internet was a roll of pink velvet ribbon, which is very nice. And I thought it was a bit thicker than that, but it wasn't. And I got these beautiful laces, but I don't know where they came from. I have a feeling they've come from the same lady, but I asked for 14 and I've only got 7. So not that it's I don't know whether she just packaged it wrong, or I just don't know where I got these from. They're not on the Etsy shop. So anyway, that's lovely. And I purchased some things from New Zealand, and Kate, I'm sure Kate mentioned this shop, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Kate. Sorry, I bumped the table. And so I bought a tin, but then I realised I've bought the same tin. I've already got 2 tins. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this tin or I'll fill it with goodies and I'll sell it on my D-Stash Etsy page, a D-Stash Instagram page. I got some trim, so I bought all these and I got enough for free postage. And I will link the name down below because, again, I can't remember who it was from. It was some company in New Zealand. So I got this trim, and I thought it was a lot lighter trim. But anyway, not to worry. I got this beautiful Sanderson fabric, linen. Sanderson in the 80s, 1980. So this is called Penhurst. So I really love that. And it's upside down. Oh no, I don't think it's upside down. It's just any way, which way the flowers want to go. So this is beautiful. Probably a little bit dark for my liking, the flower, the leaves. But I think if you just cut it down into smaller pieces, it won't be so bad. And then she had an old sheet. And this is what it looks like. This is what it is, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to be putting some of this up on the D-Stash page as well. I'll probably just sell that as a sheet. It's on its own, a piece of sheeting, not on its own, not like in a pack. And then she had the slow stitching kit. Oh, here, I'll tell you, it's in here. So you get some that colour there, lovely little trim, and here it is here. It's called Stitch Bird. And you can go, I'm in Australia obviously, and you can go on her website, go and do some shopping. If you want free postage, just add things into the cart and away you go. Well, that's the information for the slow stitching kit. So she has a few of those, and it tells you the stitches there. And what came in the kit was a bit of doily, lots of different types of fabric. That's not my liking. But all the rest of the fabric, that's not too bad. All the rest of the fabric, oh look, that's not even finished. Just lovely. So I thought that was a good variety of, and a bit of blanket and some calico. So I thought that was a good price for that. So yes, Stitch Bird in Wellington. I'll have to look Wellington up. I don't actually know where it is in New Zealand. And then I bought this from Eleanor and Ruby. Look at this lovely box. It came in a lovely box. So I'm going to try and keep the box. It's a little bit bent. So let's go through this one here. This is from Paris. I said Eleanor and Ruby, yes. So lots of little beautiful goodies in there. I don't know what these are called, but aren't they sweet? Like a locket thing. I don't even know if you can open it. Probably not. Oh no, there you go. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely if I put a piece of stitched embroidery? I could put my grandmother's crocheted thing in there, couldn't I? That would be lovely. So there's one of those. There's this beautiful thing. Well, it's not a thing. It's I don't actually know what it is. It's trim. and covered buttons, lots of lace. So all this is just going to stay in this box, and then I know how to use it when I want to use it. I don't actually know what this is, so yeah, I don't know what it represents. But other bit of fabric down the bottom, a card, an old and some ephemera that she's made, really lovely. That's funny crackly paper, and just some lovely little ephemera cards, which is really sweet. I don't think that one is. That one's a real card. And that one is 1925 maybe? I'm not sure. Can't see there. It says 25. Not sure. So that was really sweet. Lovely little Jesus made in France. Look at this little beautiful card. So that was really lovely. So I'll put that back in there. I really love to get in and start doing some journaling. My mind just likes to make everything and have projects I haven't finished. But not to worry. I'm sure I'll get there when I keep writing in my diary. Yeah, I saw this here. I think this is like I don't actually know what this is. So, but anyway, that's in there. So that was that box. Let's try and put the things back in the box. And I'll be going to Paris in a month. I'll be going down the River Rhine, or I'll be in Amsterdam this time because we've had to delay our flight again because we're not flying anywhere near the Middle East. Is that what it's called? We're flying, I might have already said it, but we're flying via Hong Kong. So that's it. I did say that because we said we had to lose some money. So this was another piece of from Eleanor and Ruby, and it was a pack thing. So I thought this was lovely. Look at this linen. Really pretty. Look at that beautiful girl. That would make a beautiful page for one of those pocket things with the plastic and the zipper at the top. My mind has escaped me. I don't know what it's called. So that's lovely. Some ticking. I don't think this is old ticking, but you can stain it and make it look old. Beautiful little piece of felt. I think it's wool blanket. Oh, it smells yummy. That would make a beautiful little book. Look. See that? Beautiful little blue book. And then that could be the outside of the page. Oh, look at me go. And then you could turn that in. Turn that in there. Turn that in there. Undo the bit at the end, and that's be your little book, and then you could embellish that. Oh. Beautiful piece of cotton. I don't think it's linen, but I think it's cotton off something. Some beautiful blue ribbon. So this is Eleanor and Ruby in, I've bought things from her before, in Toowoomba in Queensland. So I'll leave that there so you can remember. Beautiful. I've had some of this before. This was on the box. Look at this beautiful piece of whatever it's called. Muslin. And then she's packaged up these beautiful glassine paper. This is lovely, and I love the way they've done that as well. I'd love to know how they do that. I don't know whether she's bought it like that already, or whether she's printed it on paper, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Fabric. That's really nice the way she's done that with the button, and then just covered it with the same fabric. Now, this is really nice. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I love all these, but I don't know what to make with them. That can go in the bin. Look at that. Can you imagine wearing that? Just crack your ribs. And another little cardy thing. Oh, last one is a beautiful little, you know, what's it called? Oh, the name has escaped me. Cotton reel with some trim lace. Is it cotton trim, I think. And ta-da, that's it. Oh, no, there's something else. I bought two, there was two of these, and I gave one to Miss Kate from Kate in the Nest, and she showed you on her video, and this is mine. Two came as one, you know, parcel, and so I just think it's so cute. Oh, it's just adorable. I don't know whether that's black or blue. Sometimes it wants to be blue, navy, yeah, navy, and then sometimes it looks black, but it is definitely navy. And then we open her up, and there's a little petty purse. But isn't it just glorious? I just love her. She's just so cute. So she hangs up on my other bag, which got all Kate's stuff in it. But she is. Whoopsie daisy. I grabbed two things at the same, which is this here, and that happened to be, I don't know, something I came in some parcel, and all Kate's fabric that I bought in there, just sit in there. And I love this little bag. It's gorgeous. So that they just sit together like two little friends. Oh. And let me think. There was something else. Was it the other day I bought something? Oh, I bought little doilies. But I don't know where I put them. They were just like $2 at the, if I find them, I'll put them in the next haul. But, so let's pack this up. It can go in the box. That can go in the box. With that, I like to try and keep things together. Because all these old lace and trims, they go in a special place, so because I know that they're all old. So what I wanted to show you on the table was, whoopsie daisy, this quilt piece that I bought from America. And you can have it as a square panel. Pardon me, that was my tummy. Or you could just have it as a pieced panel with, you know, the two there, or that way. You know, you can have two so they become like a pocket, a book of some sort. So yes, so this basically is a big piece, or you've got your half a piece. I don't think I'm going to sell them individually because it might be too hard to get rid of. But if they're up on my D-Stash page, which the big square is over on my D-Stash page, you will see that. And on the back is beautiful pink. I just love it. So I cut this piece off just before because I thought, oh, I need a piece of beautiful quilt right here so you can see how beautiful that looks. I've already sold a few pieces, but I thought, well, you know what? I need to advertise my D-Stash page because it's very slow. And I don't have Etsy anymore because they were just taking way too much of my money and it was just annoying. Oh, I better put that over there. Oh, no, that goes in the other one. Oh, I'm just getting sidetracked by trying to tidy up while I'm talking to you. So that's it for now, and I hope you like what you see, and thank you very much for watching my vintage haul and treasures and new items.